truth blazing, authenticity blazing, emotional IQ
Go back,
blazing.
sweetheart.
You're ready to blow
Nah,
the roof off this mother effer.
yeah, I'm finna
You're like,
burn a
oh,
hole.
you must have misunderstood me.
I'm gonna burn a hole in my piston. I'm gonna burn a hole in my piston. Nah, I'm finna put 40% more gas in my shit for first, second, and third and fourth. Now, first and second gear. First, second. Now, first and second and third, Dad. First, second, and third gear. I thought it was first, second, third, and fourth gear. I think I had four. I did first, second, third, and fourth gear. Was dope, nothing but dope. So when I hit the dope, it was right on. It wasn't no button. Oh, it used to be a button. This shit, then you don't even think about it. You think about the button, but when you think about the button, you don't ass shift. You ain't ass shifting when you ass shifting when you think about a button. But when you on that gas, you ain't gotta do no button. It's ass shift automatic. Ha, ha, ha. And this it. It's the end of the damn race. It went too fast too. But yeah, but go ahead and tell them what I'm finna do.
Okay, this is what bothers this person. You got words for what they've been doing, and it's better than the word
This the
gaslighting, and
way
it's
it
better than
be
the
in,
word
in
love bombing.
television
You
right here.
have specific words ready for
You
this
talk to the
person and their
characters in the movie, and you
manipulative
help them out.
tactics.
If they ain't talking right,
And now
you
you
tell
guys
them what they
are
supposed to be
feeling
saying.
more confident. You feel like you can communicate better, even with this person telling you you're not. Okay? You guys are ready to come through swords blazing, words blazing, truth blazing, authenticity blazing, emotional IQ blazing. You're ready to blow the roof off this mother effer. You're like, oh,
You know, you right about a lot of stuff you telling me, but like I say, in television, when you in television right now. You in television shit. Every movie in television shit. Biker Boys was in television. Highway Hitters was in television. Shit, we all in television. That what we are in television. And I thank y'all though, because especially Miss the white lady that talked to my grandson Liam. Oh, he danced with her. He grooved with her. Whatever she doing, he know her song. And whatever he was, it wasn't her today, tonight. But I looked at him. I went to the kitchen. I looked in the living room. I seen my daughter laying there, and he was, laying on her lap. But he had his own show on. She was watching TV, and he had his own show on. Whatever movie or what, it was a movie or something he was watching. It wasn't no cartoons or nothing. Whatever she put it on for him to watch, it had every bit of his attention the whole time. Just like an old person watching a church service. You know what I'm saying? They sit there and listen. They in their mind, they don't sit there and hoop and holler like y'all do at church, but they listen and they listen to what's right and what's wrong and this and that, and they go by and they say they either like Bill Winston, they either like Creflo Dollar, they either like Juanita Bynum, Tony Evans, TDJ. You know, them the people that they give us. It used to be white dudes, but then now, most since everybody know God a black dude, you got all the black dudes coming up, preaching, and it ain't even supposed to be them preaching. White dudes try to preach, but it ain't nobody paying attention to them. And the Indians ain't got no channel. You don't see the Western Indians. West is it West Indians? No, because Western Indians is us. No, West Indians is them. I don't know that. I don't know. You gotta go up in there and ask them their thing. But like I say, you know what I'm saying? I went to Bill's house today, you know what I'm saying? I went back just now and picked him up. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to go and get his congregation and get Bill. And, I'm going to tell him again what I told him about John 14 and John 17. I'm going to read them both again. This time I'm going to upload it right after I finish. So I won't tell myself I'm procrastinating and not uploading stuff no more. 'Cause I ain't been uploading since they banned me from uploading for a couple of weeks. For 10 days, I said, fuck it. Because they ain't gave me no views. They ain't gave me no supporters, no subscribers. So I said, shit. And they making my money. Some kind of way they making my money. People making new businesses, People putting names on their shit and using my initials and shit like that. I'm talking about you could tell when it's blatant and you could tell when it's old. You can tell when it's old and it's been there. You can tell when it's brand new and it's been there. Like an old license plate and a new license plate. You can tell. You just see it like a police. I know when you expired and I know when you up to date. I don't care if you got an expired tag and you guard in the motherfucker and I'm paying attention to you and I'm driving and I'm the pupil in your eyes and I'm the student. I ain't stopping you. What I'm gonna stop you for you to tell me the truth that you got money coming, but you ain't got it now. And you gotta get your license renewed. But then you gotta make an appointment. You made the appointment, but this damn what is this? This May, I think. Shit, man. Let me go check on shit. When my appointment with fuck, I might have missed it. If I missed it, it's good, cause I ain't got no money to pay for it. But if it fall on the day after the day, I'm gonna come on and do it. 'Cause I'm gonna save some of that money and get my damn driver's license straight, so I can get my damn registration straight, and I'm a shit straight. And I can't get that registration straight. I need to get a. I'm just gonna go over bills again and tell them what I'm finna do, man. Sister, daughter-in-law, shit.
Well, you must have misunderstood me. So let me reintroduce myself. Oh, you must have misunderstood me. You are representing fire and air. And when you have fire and air, it can make a whole situation. You will blow the roof off of this place because you've had it. You are not people pleasing anymore. You are not letting people just tell you what to do and push you around. And I'm getting that these are people that you care about.
Yeah. I'm a safety man.
These are people that you care about. So I'm getting that someone here has been in a relationship maybe 6 to 10 years. Okay? And they're seeing that this person's never going to change. Some of you guys are in a relationship and you're seeing that this is a teaching moment. Okay? This is a teaching moment and you're about to put your person in timeout. For others of you, you are considering separation. And for others of you, this is how hard you're being on yourself and the shadow work that you've been trying to overcome, that you've been trying to work through. You guys are no longer planting seeds of doubt. You are planting seeds of, I got this. Some of you guys, this is your twin flame. Okay, this could be, or you're about to meet your twin flame. Okay, correct.
Wait a minute, sweetheart. Wait a minute. I know I'm finna meet my twin flame, but you know, one thing, man, when I first started welding, you know what I'm saying, after I went to school for it all them years, I took, high school 2 years, and then I went there, TSTI 1. I was supposed to go 2, and then I went back to school to get the petroleum supply and the petroleum truck driving shit, out the way, and I'm qualified to drive anything because I had a DOT. I don't have it no more, just like I used to have MC on my motorcycle. My driver's license used to have motorcycle and commercial, but I ain't got that, so I have to take both tests probably when I go in there. I'm going to tell them I want my motorcycle license too. I ain't got to drive, just sign me up to take the goddamn test. And if I do good enough and make 100 on the test, please don't goddamn make me drive. Please, 'cause I ain't got no motorcycle. I ain't got nobody to bring me, and I ain't gonna be fooling with nobody to bring me up there in no car. Just give me the test like you did that year that me and her had the argument with the radio station. Me and her had an argument, and the radio station jumped in to stop her. So just remember the end, DPS. And then go back to the first of the movie when we really first started in 91 after Uncle Peck passed, and we gained his, aneurysm and, weapons. You know what I'm saying? So, when we first started, I had Adam at Dow. I had him at Phillips 66 and Brandon Root and another couple of companies before he got to Dow. Cause after Brandon Root, he had to fight his way out of there. And then the lady asked him, Did he feel like he was being mistreated? And I could tell you about all of the stuff they used to do with Ed Johnson. And then shit, I just looked at him for about 2 minutes like a microwave. That song was on like me pushing 200 on the microwave and pushing start. And I just kind of relaxed and looked at it. Like, I'm stupid, man, huh? You think I'm gonna say yeah, then you gonna call Dow and tell him what I did. And then Dow gonna blackball me already, and I ain't gonna be able to get in. And that lady ain't gonna be able to help me. You know what I'm saying? So, I looked at him like that for 2 minutes. Then when it went team, I looked at the lady. It was a white lady. I said, the lady that asked me that, and I said, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. And this redness turned to a little fucked up little smile. Like, damn, man, shit, you almost got me, man. They almost fucked me up. And then, shit, you want me to help you get that box off like John or something? You want me to help you get your box off? He happy out leaving and shit. And then I said, nah, man, you don't need to. He don't help me nothing. I got my box out of shit and pulled my car up there and got my shit and left. Went to Dow, hired on in, you know what I'm saying, did my little shit. But then when I got to Dow, I was in there one day, in Tiny. That's how I got to be welding at the plant. Because, I was an operator, so I was on the pump crew at first. Then I became a operator for, I was B control pump crew. And then I worked so much time in casting that when it came up time I had the seniority to change jobs, I changed to a BO. And a BO was a building operator, A control though. But it was outside, it wasn't outside operator, it was just B control. But it was A control, building operator. So I took that and then they had to give everybody damn near A control just because we got to be A control with the building, because the building used to be B control like the pump crew. Then when we changed, they're gonna make the pump crew A control because the pump crew fussed about it, and they made the pump crew A control. So everybody got a raise that time. So that happened then. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends, I ain't gonna say no name, I gave him a CD. He became something at the high school in Brasswood. Later, in 2008, I shot him a CD. Both CDs, The Last Adam and Exes, handed to him. That dude named Sean Artman, he was like, he wasn't a foreman or nothing, but when I was there, he was like just I ain't gonna say lead man. He was just wanted somebody, I think he was a suction pipe cleaner or something, and he wanted to be a foreman over everybody, but nobody would, the foremen just passed over him and the general foreman passed over him. And then one day he came to me and he was just wondering, why, man, I can't be a foreman. Then I just told him, I said, man, cause Sean, I said, what you do when somebody do something wrong? You tell them already. You tell them you tell on us anytime. You just telling on us. When we get in trouble. I said, and they see that, then they know you gonna get a raise if they make you a foreman. And they ain't got to give you no raise. You ain't got to get no raise or go to salary. They ain't got to make you that. You give them you do what they want you to do. Tell on people for nothing. And they know that. So he changed his ways and he stopped, judging, accusing, and telling on people. He got the foreman job after that. You know what I'm saying? But then, before then, he was telling on people that he wasn't going to get it. And then I told him the secret. Then he stopped talking and judging, accusing them, and then you'll get the job. And he got it. And then when I shot him them 2 CDs, I know he got my messages then. And that's when the shit started going around. But before all that stuff happened and I left out, Tiny, that's how I got to be a welder at the plant too, along with, being an operator. I wasn't a real welder, but, I just welded for US and whoever came through there. When we needed to get something done, if it was something cracked in the crack in the rail system or the crucibles going in and out to take metal to casting from Mag 1 to casting, I would call, or they would call in, Darryl Pesh or Kent Green, them would call in, and then we had to put the work order in, then Kent and them would call whoever need, and then when they get there, they come. So I was in the pump booth one day. The booth was with the when you come out the building with a full tank, you go to the pump booth. You know, in the pump booth was a dude sitting in there. That was my cousin Mickens. I forgot his first name. Everybody know his first name. He kin to my ex now. Not this one, but the last one. And then, so Mickens, you know, he was in there. He had 2 sons in the military. That's another story. But then, so I went to the weld shop one day bullshitting with one of my friends. We was helpers then. And we just went over there to the weld shop bullshitting. Now, we wasn't bullshitting because I told the dude I was a welder and he was just like me, a helper. He said, man, you not no welder. You don't know how to weld and all that there. Telling them other operators, man, he ain't no welder. Man, he lied. I ain't never seen him in the plant welder. I said, man, I've been in the army and been, you know, and this and that. I said, I just left Brandon Root to come here. Ah, man, I bet you can't weld. And then he said, wait a minute, I know a dude named Tiny in the weld shop. Tiny in the weld shop. Let's go see him. A big old white dude, you know what I'm saying? Cool dude, though. And especially when he found out I was a real welder. Because he said, you a welder? He said, you a welder? I said, yeah, I'm a welder. He said, well, let's see. I'm just going to give you a regular fillet weld test. He said, you want to do it MIG or stick? I said, yeah, just do a stick. He said, "Cause I'll have to hook the MIG up and I want to take you in the cells and see if you can do the same thing there. And I ain't got no MIG in there." So he said, let's do stick. So he said, tack it up. So I tacked up the T, you know, the thing, you know, I tacked up the little thing, my test, you know what I'm saying? And then he wanted to put it up under the table. So I said, okay, so I can do it over here. I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. So he did a little number on me. He put it up on the table. But he put it right there next to the leg of the table where, you know, I couldn't see the whole thing. Anybody else would have looked up on it and said, oh, man, why you put it there? To break it up and put it over there, you know, in the middle. Then he found out I wasn't a real welder, but I'm a box welder. You know, I weld shit upside down that you can't see. So, he put it close to that leg, you know, and it's a steel leg right there and the steel I'm welding on. So I went up under there and I had the 718, and that 718 do what I want to do in my ear. I listen to it. I don't weld with that, looking at it and say that's an 8th, 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 8th. No, I don't do that. You just make that song gonna do what it do. So I said, then I had to duck, you know what I'm saying, and keep going. I couldn't stop. I just had to duck. I couldn't stop, you know what I'm saying, and make it stop and then reposition myself. Nah, I couldn't do that. I had to just go on and go with it. So I had to move, you know, go. Then when I got so far, I seen that leg coming. I ducked my head and went up under. And then, you know, I wasn't looking and I was welding, you know, just freehand welding, listening to it. And then I got where I could see again and catch it. And then I brought it out and finished. And he said, oh, that's going to be dog shit there. That's going to be dog shit there. That's what Tiny said, the real welder. And that other dude, he wasn't saying nothing. He said, man, shit, I don't know, you know. And then, you know, Tiny broke it off. And then he put it on the table. Bam, he shot it on the table like, let me see. And then, shit, he knocked that slag off. And he looked at me and he looked at it and he said, God damn, Jackson. Shit, and that other side that you wasn't looking at looked better than the other side. I said, yeah, man, I said, just listen to it. So he said, let's go upstairs. So we got the shit. He had some shit upstairs already. I just got the plate, you know, the 2 plates, and I stuck them together. He stuck them together by the metal, by the well of the metal, where the 2 wells we take the metal out of, and the middle well that be full of metal too. We had to get that middle well, then get the 2 other wells, then go to the next cell. But right there on them cells is magnetized. Bam! You know, if your whole cell, the whole mag cell is magnetized. So when you in there, you got pliers in your pocket. You might find them on the roof. You know what I'm saying? If you got some loose pans and you got some tools in it, they gonna be on the roof if you don't mess around. And you don't step from one floor to the other. You do a bunny hop. You know, you gotta have 1 foot up, and the other foot you put it up and over that little, you know, brick area. And when you step over that cement, And to the other brick, shit, you better have that back foot off the ground and fall in that first foot with a hop. Because if you have them both on the ground at the same time, you going to go, oh, and you going to get shocked down to the ground. But you're going to get right back up and look around and see if anybody saw you and shit like that. But it's going to shock you. But, you know, we wasn't going building. I wasn't no building operator then. And so he put it on the cell. I wasn't even in the mag cells then. Tell you the truth, I was downstairs in what the shit that messed over me, shit that got on me. But he set it up there, and I set that plate on there. And then as soon as I set that plate on there, I knew it was magnetized. That was a hell. I ain't even had to tack that. And he said, go ahead and weld that. Man, I thought I was going to just butter that song. Oh, it sounded good. It looked good. Shit, I went on. Oh, I did my best. I see it. I buttered that song on in there. And then he stuck his hand down there and got it with them gloves. He said, psh, and that song got lifted up. I said, man, it had a whole solid, good-looking well on the top, and the bottom didn't have shit on it because it was stuck to that. And it didn't, the magnetizer wouldn't let that well to it. And you could do it, but you had to use a 60-10 first, and then come with the 718 and seal it up. You couldn't put no 718 to try to dig in on no goddamn magnetized sail. So you can't weld with no 718 on magnetized. And that's what's going on now. I'm pulsating 718, and they coming in here with a 60-10 trying to cut shit or dig in and shit. You can't. The violent do not take shit by force in heaven. The violent take it by force. Yeah, I sung the song, but the song is about how the violent are taking it by force, not the good Christly way, but the violent taking it by force. The one that's, you know, is the stuff that'll hold your shit back and hold your shit down and won't let a 70 come through after the 60s. And they won't let 70s be because 60s dig so deep. You know, some jobs just let you wear straight 60-10. Them the good job. You ain't got to worry about getting no x-ray because you just and then you get it grinded and then put you know, just all of them just and then when you go downhill, you got to do them downhill though. You got downhill, 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 downhill till you get to the bottom, and then you just and get up on the bottom and do that. And then you got a cap on it. Them jobs for white dudes and white dudes only. But I had one with JV, and I could only be there till the job finished. After that, I get laid off. That was GPC, Adam. That was General Petrochem. You know, we always kept you working. But that was a job that an old man carried full time. A couple of boys kept, you know, coming in there and hanging out there, and I just couldn't keep all y'all there. I sent you the marathon, sent you to the but like I say, you know, I showed him I can weld, and then after that, Tiny would ask me if I want to weld some. When contractors come out, they knew me because Tiny knew them. He the one sent them out there. So I would go and weld for an hour, or 30 minutes, or 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Finish that job. Then it's time for me to pump. I go and pump. Or I was a building operator mostly when I was doing most of the welding. And they come in, get paid for whatever hours. If they get paid for 8, if it's a 12-hour job, and I did it for an hour, they got paid for 12 hours. And they go right home. This shit, just come in, had them welded, and then they went home. Shit, that's what I'm gonna charge them. But they ain't had to pay me, and they ain't owe me nothing. Any other person be talking, you owe me some of your check. I'm gonna say that, but that's stupid. I was so happy welding when I did get a chance to weld when I was, them 8 years I was operating. Every time somebody come up with a hot shot, I needed to do it. I had to do it, because that was my job. I loved it. And then I used to get in trouble doing other people's job. Then somebody said, he did that like Telly. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy Miller. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Miller, you know, Telly said, man, I flunked that test. I bust the x-ray, you know, on a weld just like that. It was like 3-4 inches above the ground. And I had to weld it right there. And I said, Telly, you can't do that. I can do that. And I got fired for that, man. Shit. So I got down there and did it for him. He was sweating, didn't want to do it. So I did it, boom, 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 X-ray, boom, it's good. So then Tom Miller messing with Telly all night about Jackson, did that well for Telly and this and that. And so we talking shit in the lunchroom. And I was talking that shit in the lunchroom. Then I showed John, my cousin Shirley, Shirley Casey. I showed John, her son, let him hear Eternal. And while he was listening to Eternal, he was smiling and shit, and like he had that look on his face like, ooh, Troy, you don't know what you saying. And Rosalie, them all them probably heard Papa Enoch, he was gone in and shit. His Uncle Junior, you know what I'm saying? But then that's when the noise the noise talking started about me racing Zant in the morning, old Fisher. I was supposed to race Fisher in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So that was $1,000 race. And I stopped through Bay City, took my brand new K&N filter out. For some reason, I took it out because the old one worked better and didn't cut off as much with the old one in it versus the new one, the K&N. The K&N kind of like, when you first put them in, they don't work as good, with a fresh, coat of that's oil that you put on it, because you got to spray the oil on the K&N filter and then use it. It's good and it lasts a long time, but when you first put it on there, you know what I'm saying, you might want to keep the old one on if you're racing somebody, because it sucks through that oil. It got to go through the oil, through the oil, and it catches the debris and stuff and save the bike. But then, it ain't gonna go as fast that when you first get them, it go fast, but it's not as fast. So you just leave the old one in it while you racing, and then put the new one in, and then once that new one get old, then you can keep washing. And K&N something you can wash and clean with water and soap, and then after dry, you spray the shit on it again. But that's it, man. But I'm gonna go to church in a minute now. I was just telling you about that little situation.
Correction. Ooh, I'm hearing motorcycles. So the correction is correct. You guys, for some of you, this has to take place for you guys to meet your twin flame. And you guys could have really thought this other person.
When we get that in television, I want you to help me out on some things too. I'm be coming to you. But when you see somebody showing up, it ain't gonna be we giving dollars and stuff up there for for your good job. It's gonna be, we all gonna be paid. But then what I'm saying, you gonna be called up on by the people that like to come to your page, and they gonna be coming and they gonna know you work with them because they done bought this in television, phone, and game. And when you get that in television, it's gonna go with your television, it's gonna go with video, everything. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to change what they sung on their song, but you gonna be able to elaborate with them like Daddy do, and just play with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge and accuse what they saying. Even if it's bad, don't judge and accuse. Just say what you're supposed to mean, and say what they supposed to mean and what it's supposed to do. Like, I love that song. I don't like nobody. You see, cause that dude telling the truth. They don't like me, so why I'm supposed to like them? And every time I do some shit, I'm doing it. They can do it, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? So, I like that song. I don't like nobody, but I do love everybody though. But I like Homeboy, probably love everybody, all his fans. But then shit, when it comes to his music, he on his own. He original. He original G or OG. Shit, he got a young mind, a young body, but just like Daddy, I got a granddaddy, he got a great-granddaddy and great-granddaddy, great Adam. Shit, that's all our granddaddy. Shit, so money bag, yo, shit, keep getting that money bag. Shit, it's a promise from God. That's your ass shit. That's your shit. Shit, that's your inheritance.
Was your soulmate. And I'm seeing here that you guys are going to be a power
that money bag,
couple.
yo, you my soulmate. Like a battle buddy.
You guys are really going to, what is the word? You guys are really going to create a lot of magic together. So I'm seeing a new beginning in how you guys take action. You guys are going to start seeing your way out of this mess. And you guys are going to have a lot of reason to celebrate. For those of you guys that are about to meet someone, things are going to move very fast. Trust your discernment. Trust your intuition. And I just see you guys being vulnerable with yourself. This is for everyone. I see you guys really looking at the failures, the hiccups, the obstacles, the bad relationships, the flack that you've taken in the workplace. And you're like, you know what? I might not enjoy canceling plans. I might not enjoy breaking up with people. I might not enjoy doing shadow work. Who enjoys shadow work? But we have to go through BS to even get near that shadow work, because we don't really want to do that when things are good. Okay? We don't really want to do that. You guys are bossing up in a major way. Like, this is major, 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 major for whoever this message is for. You guys are getting a new job, a new source of income. You guys are communicating differently. Your emotional IQ is raising. You are restoring hope in your abilities and your ability to be vulnerable. And you guys are realizing that you can be independent. This is a big rebirth for you guys. You guys are starting to see that this wheel of fortune is finally going to start moving. You're like, when is it going to be my time to shine, to feel independent, to not need this person? So your rebirth is here. You're done stalling your rebirth. Making sure this microphone is on, because that would suck. Okay. You guys never needed somebody else's wings to fly. Okay. You guys never needed somebody else's wings to fly. We have Jupiter. So you guys are going from feeling like you're having upheavals in your romantic attachments, your love affairs, and I feel like you guys were meeting a lot of obstacles in the way that I feel like you guys felt like you were drifting in and out of knowing what to do. I feel like you guys were drifting in and out of knowing how to deal with your self-expression. You guys felt like you were meeting creative blocks. So you're learning how to approach your psychic abilities, your romantic attachments, and your art differently. You are fated for this transformation.
Look what Palisade has.
Okay, you guys are fated for this transformation. So what I'm seeing is for a month or two, you guys were having issues in relationships, in the love sector, or with your job, and feeling like you were stumbling or that you were just drifting and not realizing there was a transformation that needed to take place, that you couldn't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So for some of you, it was that you were going to have to slow down. For some of you, it was that you were going to do more. But I'm seeing that you guys are stopping to think about how you approach things. Maybe you guys felt like you had a blockage in your third eye, that you couldn't see your abilities clearly, that you couldn't see clearly. And this was bothering you. And for some of you guys, you were overworking yourself. So now, this personal expansion process, now you're being brought good luck. Now you're being brought confidence. Because you are slowing, it's like slowing down to enjoy the feast. Instead of rushing through the feast, getting everything for the feast and then not even sitting down to enjoy it and watching everybody else enjoy it. Now you guys are looking at it like you can't just rush through. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted and my phone's blowing up. So confirmation. You guys are realizing, oh my gosh, and it was 22:22 on the clock when those notifications came in. So what I'm getting for you guys is you are realizing you were rushing through everything. You weren't slowing down to enjoy the potatoes or to enjoy the dessert or to just like really like look at the table setting. You're not really stopping to look at how hard it was to get all of this together. So that's what you're slowing down to do. And this is really helping you. You're slowing down to see how you got where you got. You're slowing down to see the things that you were grateful for, how you were extremely resourceful. And so you are being brought expansion and good luck, but this is only if you change this routine or this habit in this transformation, not reverting back to the old way of doing things. And what I see for you guys is that you are the firecracker. You are being ignited and you are ready for positive energy to surround you. And I'm being told that love, joy, and good fortune await you. That's so beautiful. So we have love. I'm telling you guys, somebody here is meeting their soulmate. You guys know I don't do love readings, but I keep getting this. Somebody here is meeting their twin flame after completing a karmic cycle. This wheel of fortune is ready to turn. You guys are feeling complete all on your own, even though you have left some people behind. And as much as that pains you, you guys are realizing how independent you are, how strong you are. So you guys have a love connection coming in, and you are being prompted to move forward with positivity, being optimistic. And you guys are going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. You were done with the balancing act, and that's what this was.
What could
Okay?
you do with a metal 3D printer?
You were reconciling with people that you shouldn't have been reconciling with, or people were wanting to reconcile with
The
you.
easiest way for you to go from design
You guys had
to
some crocodile tears in the mix. Confirmation. You guys had some people that were playing the victim with you. And you were feeling sorry for them, and you were buying their act. Because this could have been your baby's mother, your baby's father, your soon-to-be ex-husband, your soon-to-be ex-wife. Whoever this is to you, you're like, this crying has got to go. Because it is not genuine. You're ready for this new beginning. So you're starting to see, okay, I was being held back because I kept trying to reconcile that this has to work with this person.
All right, now I'm gonna go over here and go to Bill and them church. You know what I'm saying? Bill, I'm coming to church, man. And y'all check this. I'm gonna tell you everything I see. That Bill talking about he is all about the truth and all that there. Let me see if this true, Bill. Where you talking about your truth? Where your truth at in this?
From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, taking place April 29th. Effective communication and cultivating intimacy.
Cultivating effective communication. Where you got some effective communication at? Marriage enrichment. Ain't no goddamn marrying with no damn paperwork getting in no damn courthouse. So what you talking about? Hey, you ain't talking about no love. You don't know no love, what love is, Bill West. You ain't never told nobody how you and your wife love each other or make love, nothing like that. You don't even know nothing about no love. Shit, you ain't making no babies either. So what the hell you talking about that? And then look here. Living words you talk string and zone.
Youth Orchestra String Ensemble. Please pick up your application. list. Use your phone to
Support our
scan this
troops.
code for additional
Support your
information.
troops where? Where the
Contact
troops
Living
at?
Word Connect
What you gonna support the troops
708
with? We fighting? We in a war somewhere? What troops you talking about? We the troops. You understand? You ain't no goddamn military man. What you talking about? Golf? This shit, man. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Being ways to give. And I said, what no more tithes and offerings? I said, bring all the tithes to the storehouse. That was meat, vegetables, fruit, all that shit. No price tag. Bring all the, stuff to my house. So there'll be meat in my house. You know what I'm saying? So there'll be meat in my house. Prove me now here with it. That's what I said. Guess what I said? That I will pour upon you. I will open up the windows first in heaven and pour all over you. You know what I'm saying? My spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that spirit gonna be full of gifts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pour out my spirit upon all flesh. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't say that then. I say that if I would open the windows and pour you out a blessing that you won't have no room to receive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. Bring you all the tithe to my house. Now, I came out in the advertising office expecting y'all to listen to me, but they said y'all couldn't get to me. But they doing this LWCCT, you know what I'm saying? Living Word, this and that there, 100. Yeah, then Living Word, CCOO, you know what I'm saying? Online, you know what I'm saying? Text to give, online to give, you know what I'm saying? 100, man. Need 100. That would be a say, shit. Somebody in the West Coast told me a millionaire. Somebody got Angela Edmond. There go your name, baby. April Gales. And Gail is Kenna Ray and Carolyn, them sisters. All right, let me see. Sunflower 28. You know what I'm saying? Amen. Shit, I'm a sunflower. Let me go up to the word, man. We're just gonna go to 14, cause that's what Bill gonna be in his sermon. I ain't gonna even mess with him. He told me my shit was messed up and I ain't even supposed to be. He said, y'all, they gonna let the demons take care of my shit. And so, I guess the demons supposed to come get me or something. Shit, no, ain't no demons coming at Adam. Might come and build them shit, but not giving they shit to the house of God. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Nothing but fresh air and wind you breathe. Let not your hearts be troubled. Ye believe in God. Believe also in me. Adam Troy, his son. In my Father's house, there's many mansions. Let me turn that down so y'all can hear. Turn that down. Oh, okay. There's in my house, in my Father's house, there's many mansions with a mouth that I talk through above it. You know what I'm saying? And under that man chin in the mouth above it, it's a nose to breathe in. And all this gas, carbon monoxide, you know what I'm saying, that you breathe out. You breathing back in, that carbon monoxide, I believe, belong to everybody out here. In every house, you know what I'm saying, every star out here, every child that live forever, that's got eternal life, got it from me. You win? 69, you know what I'm saying, 66. And then, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? We got our man chins and shit, and we got apartments and houses with price tags on them. Lending and expecting money for it. I told you, don't become a usury. Usury is what? Income. You know what I'm saying? That's what usury is, a gain. I said, don't become a usury. Don't use nobody for money and become a beast. And then they made me the beast and put my name out there like I'm the one that asked it for tithes. Now, but they're a goddamn lie. It's Jesus. My dad ain't never asked y'all for no tithe. No, he told y'all to bring it. And then I told Creflo Dollar when he was a young ruler, I said, go. That's it. You done everything you say. You done the commandments and everything good. He said, but then the one thing you lack, go sell all that you got. Go sell it. They all of it. Ain't none of y'all did that. I seen one house that took all their stuff out their house and put it in a big old pile outside their house. I guess they were waiting on trash man to come pick it up because I was talking shit one of them days and seen Jerry Paul, somebody else was going to be, Jerry Paul something was going to be preaching at the beach. And Jerry Paul is Sugar Man name, but it wasn't James that was going to be preaching. So when I passed by that house, they had all their stuff outside after I said that all that day. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. And he is the one that's coming, that's talking to you now. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself. See that unto? Jump that. You know what I'm saying? Don't say unto. Because that's a promise from me that they don't want you to have. They took it away and undone it. Put unto it. And unto don't mean shit. So jump over that and come to me. You know what I'm saying? To myself. That where I am, Jesus, you're going to be hiding within me. But I couldn't tell them that at first because they didn't know they were supposed to say in my name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were supposed to hide saying in my name and in the name of Jesus. They didn't know Adam's name then. They did, but they didn't. I told some stories about Daddy, and they always thought Daddy was God. Would never let Adam be Daddy because they lied and said he was the cause of the fall. So I would come again, know as Adam know, and receive you to myself. That where I am, hiding in Daddy, you gonna be hiding in Daddy with me. That's Adam. And Uncle Peck, now, and all the other grandfathers he made to make him. There ye, you, may be also hiding with me. Adam LaTroy Jackson. Shit, that's Daddy. And whither, like I said, whither you go, whither I go, whither, like that fig tree. I'm gone already, you know what I'm saying? Whither I go, I did whither and go. And I saw that in a deja vu, so it's soon. And the way you know, because I said you gotta be born again and the second death ain't gonna hurt. So we gotta die first. Then Thomas said to him, Lord, we know not whither you goest, and how can we know the way? Damn, man, I tell you, I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna be exalted to Daddy. Then I'm gonna descend from heaven again as Daddy. As I said in 17, I'm gonna say it again. Keep them through your name, Daddy, not mine. Because they'll be saying the same shit they saying in the name of, and that's artificial intelligence. We don't know that motherfucker. He ain't saying this Jesus. He ain't got no flesh. He got flesh. Coming unto us faking like he something. He ain't nothing but a machine, something that we taught something and now they think they know more than we know. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And no man, no mighty angel now, you know what I'm saying, coming to the Father unless they know they are mighty angel now. And they are the Father. Like I said in the other one, for a man to come to God, he must first believe that he is God. Not first believe that he is nothing. Shit. You gotta first believe that you are God. And just like God, you know what I'm saying? Just like God, they're gonna be there for those who diligently are out there that seek him. You're gonna be just like me. Whoever needs you, you're gonna go help him. You know what I'm saying? Go save him. You're a savior now. Everybody is. You can deny it, but if you something, you better help. Better be a better brother. better butter, beta butter, shit, alpha beta butter. You know, you can't come to the Father but by me. He tried to stop that and put unto so they can come in. They try to put unto that. They want me to go to the Father, but they want to go too, so they'll take that and put on there, you know, coming to the Father but by me, so they can come in. They undid that and put unto it, so it won't mean they can't come in. You know what I'm saying? But by me. So that's to the Father but by me. You can't come to him if you ain't got me. It ain't no shit. If you had known me, you should have known my father also, Adam, and his grandfather God. And from henceforth, you do know him, because I just told you my name Adam. That's his name, that's Jesus' name, and that's my daddy, Uncle Pick, grandfather, Uncle Pick. You know what I'm saying? And you have seen him because I'm him. And I'm his grandson, just like James, me, he's my grandson. You know what I'm saying? Walk just like me, everything. Tall, lanky, skinny. Just like his granddaddy, Rowan, Liam, James, Jakai, same way. Timid, don't like to mess with nobody because they don't like to be fooled with. Now, and Philip said, show us the Father. And if it's sufficient for us. Jesus said to him, here, have I been with you so long? You know what I'm saying? And yet, have you not known me, Philip? Shit, come on now, Philip, Mr. Philip Merchant, you know Adam, you know Pick. He that have seen me, have seen the Father. This Adam and Uncle Pick, and Need Be, and Jesse, and Enoch, and all of us. We all Jesuses and gods and shit. And how says you then, show us the Father? If I told you I'm him, Marty, why you saying shit? Believest you not that I am the Father? You don't believe that? Shit, that's what I'm talking about. And the Father is in me, you don't believe that? The words that I speak to you, not unto you, but to you, I speak not of Adam myself, but Adam our father, and Jesus our daddy, and then go back to God. Uncle Peck, shit, that Adam made to be his granddaddy, and Mom Dear made to be his mama. But the Father that dwelleth in me, he do the work. That's Adam. I don't do it. He do it. That's the wind that's blowing, because I don't do nothing. Shit, I'm sick, pass out sometimes. No, I don't pass out no more. That was back in the day. Shit, when I didn't know what was what. You know what I'm saying? But believe me that I am in the Father. I ain't tell you, believe me that I am the Father. This Jesus. So how y'all think Jesus is the Father and all that shit? And you can deal with him instead of me. And that's a goddamn shame. That's a fucking fool way of thinking thing. And you call me the fool. The word of God is foolishness. Shit, how the word of God foolishness? Shit. And the Father in me. Shit, like I said, how the word of God foolishness with God in me, and I'm God, and the word made me, and I got a man chin, and I live in a house. Shit, come on now. Or else, believe me for the very work's sake, for your believing sake, for you to be known in the book to that you believe Adam God. That's all you need to say. Verily, verily, I say to you, he that believe on me, see, I don't want you to know all that. They say unto. Shit, how they do that? The works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall y'all do. Shit, cause I ain't. Shit, when you come to me and get made shit, you can do what I do. If you believe it, but if you doubt it, shit, you ain't gonna get it. If you don't like me, yeah, you ain't gonna get it because you doubted me. Shit. And then it say, because I go to my Father. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna do them greater works. I'm gonna be with the dad, and then he gonna send Adam and shit. Adam gonna be the one doing the shit in you and sitting in your eyes as the pupils as a student, seeing where he can put you, where he can give you as gifts, talent, not money, but talent. Sing, dance, shit, work at the store, not be that big old fat man at Buc-ee's that don't want you asking somebody for $1. I checked him out because I needed $1. And I had like 45 cents or some 70 cents, needed 30 cents. And I asked the man, and I guess the man, he didn't say nothing. He said he gave me 30 cents. Somebody seen it and went and told his boss, young black dude. I don't know why the fuck a young black dude would fuck over me at Buc-ee's. I seen you, I know what you look like. And then, you know what I'm saying, he went and told his fat ass boss. And his fat ass boss said, we don't solicit or whatever around here. I said, man, do you have a vehicle here? I said, yeah. So the next morning, the white dude come out, another white dude talking about, hey, we see you stayed all night here, but let us not see you here tomorrow. I said, all right, God leaving Buc-ee's, but I ain't tell him that. He didn't know who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? So I let him say that shit. And whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it for you, Daddy. He going to do it. That the Father may be glorified as my face. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's face. And in the Son. In the Son. You know what I'm saying? I put O-N in the Bible, but you know I use all my U's up. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If you love me, keep my commandments. That's loving God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And your neighbor as yourself, just like you. Shit. And strangers too. You know what I'm saying? Be good to them and love your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? And I will pray to the Father. And me, I will pray to the Father. And he shall give you another comforter. That's me, the Adam, Uncle Peck now, and all Mama Francis and all them Hank Shank and all them. That he may abide with you forever. Shit, if a ghost in you, all of us in you. Got that? That's why people want a bigger thing, bigger this, all that's coming. Shit, it's something for all that shit. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. That's me, man. Shit, it's Pop Ghost. Because it see him not. You know what I'm saying? Neither know him. But he know, you know him. For he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of promises. They just didn't believe me, man. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me not no more. But you see me, man. Shit, I'm in all y'all faces. Y'all see that. That's how come when I walked out and asked y'all, you know, what's this y'all talking about? Jesus getting killed. And then I told y'all, man, shit, y'all don't know, man, shit. Y'all thought I bullshitting, didn't you? And they realized it was me, so we went to eat at somebody's house, and then we was in there. And then, you know, we ate and shit, and they realized that I was who I was, and that's when I kind of stopped bullshitting and went and found Peter and them and shit. You know, and then what you got talking about, I ain't gonna believe till I see the holes in my hand at TDJ. Because he said he pierced me there. He said Thomas didn't want to believe. Thomas said he didn't want to believe until I seen. Thomas said he didn't want to believe. He wasn't going to believe until he seen where he pierced him in the side. So that's where I got that from TDJ, that Thomas pierced me in my side. It was TDJ. You know what I'm saying? And then at that day you shall know that I am in my Father, because the glory that he will be on my face and all y'all's, you know, same thing. And you in me, and I in you. He that have my commandments and keep them, he it is that loves me. If you love everybody, you love me. Because you loved everybody, you loved me in everybody. Shit. And he that loves me shall be loved by my Father, that love everybody that's in me, hidden manner, the wisdom, knowledge, and the education, and all that shit Edmund gave me. And I will love him, and will manifest myself to him. That's the manifestation of the sons of God, the sun, moon, and stars, all the pops and ghosts. Judas says to him, not Iscariot, Lord, how is it that you will manifest yourself to us and not to the world? And Jesus answered and said to him, if a man love me, he would love God with all his heart, and his neighbors, and his family, and him, just like they love God. He will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and will come to him, and make our abode with him. We'll make abode named Rowan, not Jesus, my grandson, with him. He that loveth me not, keepeth not my sins, because he don't love God or he don't love nobody. If he don't love God, he don't love nobody else. And he ain't even come to love me at all. So he didn't love himself, he didn't love God, he didn't love no stranger. He just, he not gonna keep my sins. And the word which you hear is not mine, but it's God's, Adam's, the Father's, not God, because God is the title. The Father is Adam, the name of God, which sent me. These things have I spoken to you, not unto you, but I did tell you, being yet present with you. Like y'all say, while we were yet still sinners, he died for us. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? And then where we at, Daddy? Right here. These things, oh yeah, they're right there. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, Pop's Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, Jesus, the Son, he shall teach you all things as your daddy, Adam, and bring all things to your remembrance that we had, all the games we had, Atari, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, all that shit. Then he'll bring you to remember in television. That little button, that little thing that looked like a little button. You know what I'm saying? Like this, the cell phone. You know what I'm saying? And if you imagine a silver button right there, silver round button right there. Imagine numbers, being able, like an old cell phone. This one got, it's just a face. I wouldn't use this. Nah, I'd have to make a regular, I wouldn't make this with a face with a Google, YouTube, cell phone numbers and stuff. I wouldn't put that on there. This would just be a remote control. And it'll have numbers where you can push them, like the old phones. And you can see yourself pushing like this computer here, just like a regular button. But it'd be lights on it for night. You know what I'm saying? Like in a car or something. Night. A phone that used to be a flip phone or something. Like them buttons. And you push your play in. Out the book you reading got big play book. Full of plays. Football plays. With real football man on the field, not some Sega Genesis or Atari little block, or a man like your Xbox, or Sega, not Sega, Xbox and what's that, PlayStations. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. And you don't have to hold no controller or charge it up. You might have to keep it charged, but you don't have to hold both hands on it. Like I can't use this left hand with it. That's why God give me in television instead of a joystick I can't play with the kids with. But then right here it had a silver button. And after you put your play in, you read your play. Your buddy got a book too with play. He don't know what play you pushing. And he don't know the number of the play you pushing. See, you over here in your own world, watching the game right there. He over there watching it on the screen. And you doing it on your computer, he watching it on the TV. Because he company. He ain't got no computer at your house. Or he brought his own so he could fuck with this and play music while they and sing and shit with the singer. while he playing football with me. And then see this button right here? You can throw a move on that man, any kind of move you want that man to do. That man can dance, he can be in the back while he waiting like Adam used to do and Deion Sanders did. You know, be back there waiting on the football and, you know, listen to the music and the crowd, pump the crowd up, you know, pump the crowd up. Because he finna run one back, you know what I'm saying? Or run one in, you know what I'm saying? And then you do this, and then you get the ball, boom, 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 boom. You can go up on the nigga with the push in and down. And then you go around the nigga with that and duck. And then you can control them linebackers. They can back off, or you can set them up front. Make them hit the center a couple of times. Make the center get shook up. I don't know how that'll work because you ain't got no feelings in these men. But you was able to move, throw moves, jump over a man by pushing up front to run, and then jump by pushing the button. And you can flip over and into the end zone, touchdown. Or you can back off on defense with your cornerback and make the man, you know, make the man come back off the man. And then when y'all, you know, when the ball in the air, you know you got to catch it. You do your adjustments. When the man jump up and he jump up for the ball, then you push your button to jump after him. And then you reach over his head, get the ball, boom, interception. You fall in the end zone.
YouTube Music is a
Whichever
music
way
app
you
for
want
you
to.
to uncover unheard tracks. Even from the wonderful
Come on,
artists
man.
you
Why
thought
you
you knew.
fucking with me? Why is you
Get
fucking
YouTube
with me
Music Premium.
with a commercial? Nah, man, I ain't gonna get it. I'm getting in television. It's gonna come with YouTube Premium maybe already in it. I don't know how I'm gonna do my shit, but it's good. But check it out. Let me go. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm still here. All right, now, where we at, Daddy? Where we at? All right, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. And they didn't want y'all to have that. They put unto. Everywhere they didn't want you to have something, they put unto. If they wanted you to get it, if it was trouble, they just put, they didn't put unto. They might put till in there. But they do put it in the right words when they want it. But when they don't want it, don't agree with it, they stick on there or desire or deserve. And it'll look like they deserve to or they desire something. But desire is a S-I. But desire is Z-I. We still D shit because we gotta, take stuff out and put stuff back in. So you don't get rid of the D-E. No, because you got to deactivate shit at work. That's a good deactivate. But you can't desire or deserve nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got to help folks. You know what I'm saying? Like I say. But you can do anything with that in television. And that in television, you can go to your favorite, you know what I'm saying, programs on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no phone, but you can go to YouTube, you know. And then when you get to YouTube, you put songs, push movies, video, child movies, child videos, child, hero, songs, instrumentals, stuff like that. Then when you go to your girls, the tarot card readers, same thing. That I'm doing now, I'm gonna do then. I'll be talk to them, they talk to me like we do now. Like I do them, they do me. And like at the hospital, we talk to each other the right way. Not bullshit. Shit, I was in the hospital. I was getting ready to get out. I write stuff on the walls. You know, like when you go in there, it's like a big old paint, but it's just a blank thing, and a lot of family members come in, or people who come in the hospital. Whoever come in the hospital, not family members, people that come in the hospital, they write good stuff on there. But what they need to do is they need to let family members come in there and write stuff. Not grown family members, but kids. They need to have something for kids to write on for them people that's really in the hospital without somebody. Like other kids, let the kids come on a field trip from school. Go to, man, I feel like crying now. Them people upstairs, them little kids be waving at you. When you in the smoke pen, they waving at you like they happy, but Ain't got no mamas and dads and stuff taking care of them. They been took by CPS and put in the foster care. Let me stop crying. But not as the world give it. Give out to you. Let not your heart be troubled. Neither, that's an E-I, that's neither. Let it be afraid. Don't cry, cause I said I was gonna stop all y'all from crying, but I like tasting my tears with them kids in it. When my years when they cry, and I swallow theirs and I see myself. You have heard now. I say it to you, I go away, and I come again to you. If you love me, you would rejoice, because I said I go to the Father, for my Father is greater than I. And now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it do come to pass, you might believe. Hereafter will I not talk much with you, for the prince of this world come, and he ain't got nothing in me. This body clean. He ain't got shit in here. But that the world may know that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me the commandment to love y'all and tell y'all to love, so I do. Same thing I told y'all to do. So arise, y'all. All y'all Detroits, mount up. Let us go hence. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But then I'm going to go to 17. You know, that's my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? That's my bread and butter. Except I ain't going to take y'all but a couple of sentences like I said last time. I think I read a few more than I should have. But I'm just going to, read what I need to in John 17. 14 wasn't my lesson, that was Bill's. I just told y'all what I felt about it, what I said about it. I don't like when they go to these places and think they know more about that scripture than I do. And they don't know the whole book I wrote and put their name in it. Father, the hour is come. Glorify your Son with your face and your chin and mouth and all that, nose and all that. That your Son also may glorify you in the face of everybody else. And everybody, you will know your children, and they'll know you, and they'll know you sitting in the throne as they pupils, teaching the students and correcting the students and being a student. And just like sitting in class as God, hit with the student, and if you get in trouble, Daddy coming to lunch to eat with you. Might get 3 licks for lunch now, because I'm coming back with the powder. You better not say nothing to Tawana about Mo getting them licks. Because Tawana had me wonder, why Mo so bad? I said, because when you had me and Mo, when me and Dave went up to that school, and then you went up to the school and wanted to jump on the teacher when she said he was being bad, and you took up for him all them years. Then when the police started getting him, then you and Dave divorced. Then you had your man, couldn't handle him, because he wasn't his son, he was his stepdad. And then when he went off on him, he couldn't handle him, he called the police. Then when the police come, he tell the police, man, get that nigga away from him. And then that police be like, he don't want to take Mo. But then, shit, you know how things go. I can't call it though, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to judge nobody too deep on that, because Dave in here. And I know everybody in the family. I don't want to make nobody mad, because Tawana boyfriend, daddy a preacher. He don't never believe what I say. And he the one that had an extension cord going all the way to the backyard to that tree. And he was up in the tree with a CB. Talking about he could call up people all over the world and talk to her. Boy, I laughed, but he did, man. That way he had a big old tree CB, big old receiver in the tree. Talking, break 19 to people on the road, other states and shit. I don't know, man. I ain't never got that deep in the cell phones and stuff with beepers. Because beepers was installed in when he had that CB in that tree. Damn. Shit, big old stitch cut going all the way to the tree. as thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as you have given him. And this is life eternal, that they might know you, the only true God. The glory all should be all over your face when I said it like that. 'Cause I ain't never read it like that. That you might know thee, meaning you, thee. I tell y'all, thee to y'all, thee. So you might know thee, y'all own self. Comes in the glory of God in my face. I tell you, this is a man chin, not a house. And then you know you, the only true God. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Since thou have sent, whom thou have sent. You have sent. I have glorified you on earth. I have finished the work which you have given me to do. Y'all, Daddy. And now, O Father, glorify you, me, with your own self, with the glory that which I had with you when you said, create he, which is me, him, which is me. And then he, which is you, him, which is me. And then you made male and female. He, which is you, God, the title, them, me and you, in both of them. So, you know what I'm saying? That was before the world was. Y'all wouldn't knew that if you didn't sit here and listen to it from me. I have manifested your name, not mine, to the men which you gave me out of the world. Teach Jacob, never go to John 17 and read. Never. And apologize. They got to apologize before they come here and steal this. But just say John 17 out your mouth, TJ. It costs you. Shit, everything to be nothing. Shit, let me see. And have kept, they have kept your word. You know what I'm saying? Now, they have known that all things whatsoever you have given me and are of thee. You know what I'm saying? For I have given to them the words which you gave me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from you. So all this time, Daddy, they've been lying, ignoring me. It ain't no such thing as ignorance or regular American ignorance. Ain't no such thing that I didn't know. If you get to that point, just say I don't know. Don't lie to God and say you was ignorant. And don't lie and say no ignorance. There ain't no ignorance after you born and you're a 2-year-old. It's 2. That Daddy said, what's up, 2? Nothing. Shit, I said, damn, my boy said nothing to it. And he won't even say 1, he'll say 2. Shit. But he's talking a little bit now. He's getting better every day. But he starts that blah, 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 and that's my speaking in tongues. Till I hook him up with a word or 2 and then make him say it and sing it with it. They have believed that you did send me, and I pray for them. I pray not for the world. That's what I ain't like. I got mad at Jesus for that. I ain't know why he would say that till I learned y'all and seen where he said, you know, they gonna hate you because they hated me first, and I felt like he did. But for them which you have given me, for they are yours. You know what I'm saying? And all mine are yours, and yours are mine. And I am glorified. My face is all over theirs and them. You know what I'm saying? I'm glorified in them, Daddy. You glorified in me, but I'm glorified in them. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. And all of us glorified in you, Uncle Peck. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. This the favorite. And I come to you, Holy Father Adam, God, the title, keep through your own name, Adam, God, the title, not Christ, the title, or Jesus, the name, written wrong, anyway, supposed to be Shit, the only thing it's supposed to be is and G is supposed to be just G, Zuz. And then that's 3 letters. And they initials. Those whom you keep them in your name, not mine, Daddy, whom you have given me, that they may be one. Bill Winston with your lying ass talking about let them demons take care of that. As we are now, shit, you let a demon get you like that, you ain't gonna never see this. You'll be dirt like a motherfucker in a casket, or you'll be ashes in a motherfucking urn. I ain't got shit to do with blowing in none of that shit, or breathing none of that shit. I ain't making shit chemical out of ashes and dust, no more. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in your name, God, Adam. I ain't keeping them in mine. So they lying when they say I was with them. That's Jesus. Those that you have gave me, I have kept. And none of them is lost, Daddy, but all of them sons that are in perdition. That's where they at, in perdition. You know what I'm saying? That the scripture might be fulfilled. Not just Judas, but T.D. Jakes, Bill Winston, shit. Man, what the fuck you on here saying, man? I ain't asked you to say nothing on here. I ain't asked you to say shit. I ain't asked you to come with no goddamn commercial on my shit. No, get your ass out the way. You trying to have a commercial like Spooky Music. Get your goddamn ass off my shit. Don't ever come by. I told you I ain't making no more ashes and I ain't making no more dust to go in caskets and urns. Shit. That's a damn shame. You ain't gonna sit up there and try to walk your ass in here. Get your motherfucking ass out my motherfucking machine. This in television now. Shit, I told you too much about it. You got ideas and tell you better not say shit you know about it. Shit, unless you show me that game and I call you, we talk about it. Or you call me to talk about it, but that shit ain't coming up in the world. There's no in television. You a goddamn lie. And the shit you got, you might lose them games. Shit. That's everything. Y'all gonna love that motherfucker. Y'all gonna be Lynn Swan, Billy White Shoes Johnson, all that shit. Ain't gonna have the history of the motherfucker and where they from and stuff. Not no mom and daddy, sister, brother name, but you gonna know how they came up when you read when that YouTube show they life and they story, and it's gonna be a more pro players' lives and story. Robert Blackman, my brother, and my cousin gonna have his shit cause he was a franchise player for many years. So is Ronnie Hurd. He gonna get his glory on there. He might not have made it to the big time, they'd be a Hall of Famer, but he made it to the big time. And I want Ann, Miss Ann, my cousin wife, that I used to deal with Kirkland with, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, I want her to get her glory, I want him to get his glory, and I want Daddy to get his glory. This Ronnie. Unc, shit, I'm gonna call you Unc, not cuz, shit. Daddy said you his brother, not cousin. I wanna cry with that, Ronnie, just let me get Alright, Dad, let's talk. And these things I speak in the world. Even you, how we gonna have a number with the lines, that they might have my joy fulfilled within themselves. They're crazy, how. So when you get back with the lines in that in television game, I want you to make yourself a legend in that motherfucker and show how fast you were that blazing speed. I'm gonna have a button for speed like Sanders and shit. And y'all guys like Howie and shit coming up through the hole too little, but like my little grandson Logan gonna do. I don't know how tall that boy gonna be, but his mama fair height, but I don't know how his daddy was. She said he was about her height. So I'm looking for him just to be one of them that tip through there, and take off through there. Shit, and she was already fast in track, so couldn't nobody beat her in the hurdles. So if they couldn't beat her in the hurdles, he ain't gonna be shit night, Pop Jesse Owens, when he run that 100 meter and that 200 meter. We taking all them, and Carl Lewis, you ain't won them as many times as he won gold medals. I already seen him. I passed you up with one It went on Jeremy, but that's going on every one of them 5 kids. Jeremy ain't gonna have the only picture with it on. I have given them thy word, your word, Daddy, and the world has hated them. Your words now, they hated your words because they are not of the world. You know what I'm saying? The words that I say, the words that I say in television and all that good shit, they jealous of them good words I come on their songs with. Some people jealous of that. The rappers ain't jealous because I pick them up. But then the people who listen to them think we trash and stuff. And we ain't supposed to be heard and we ain't supposed to dance and shit. We ain't supposed to smoke dope and shit. Fuck them motherfuckers out of shit. It's God. Even as I'm not in the world. See, that's why I say they hate our words, God, because you'll cuss somebody in a minute. No, they cuss me out, man. Shit, I'm throwing back shit. Reverse polarity is pulsating. That's your damn heartbeat, man. 7018 we on now. We in peace with 7018. This ain't no pieces that we cutting off with no 60-10. Nigga rolling 60. That was shit fucking shit up. Shit. And shit, ass goddamn Martin Luther King and goddamn Malcolm X and goddamn, not Gerald Ford, but goddamn, this shit, Gerald Ford, man, y'all need to quit. Henry Ford need to make me a truck. Goddamn, like I say, even as I am of the world, I am not of the world. Sanctify them, God, through your truth. Your word is true. As you have sent me into the world, even so I have also sent them into the world. You know what I'm saying? To cast out devils and demons. How do you cast out devils and demons, y'all? Just tell them, man, why'd you judge and accuse in that situation, man? Only devils judge and accuse, dog. If you understand that, man, only devils judge and accuse. So if you judge and accuse somebody and not trying to fix the problem, you ain't a branch or a breach fixer. You not like Daddy. You judging and accusing. You hate us. And I said, you gonna hate Daddy just like y'all hated me. That's what I said. Neither, this one I ain't like. I ain't like it when he said this. Neither pray I for these alone. Well, I did like this. I like this part. I ain't like the part where he said, I'm not praying for the world. I'm just praying for them that you gave me. I ain't understand that till I learned who hated him and shit and why they hated him. But I said, I know they gonna reverence my son. But then they didn't reverence, his son. You know what I'm saying? They talked shit. Wasn't no reverence. We ready to kill this nigga. And all I hear tarot card reading now is either they want to get married to me or they want to kill me. Somebody want to kill me out there. I hear E and an I together. And you know what I'm saying? That's, I'm supposed to say that's Nisha. Because Nisha's name is O-N-E-I. Is it? O-N-E-I-S-H-A. That's Nisha's name. But that's Nisha. But then it's supposed to be Nisha. N-I-E-T-H-E-R. That'll be neither. But is Nisha supposed to be the S-H too? So I just put you and your knee back together, Nisha, because it was Nisha at first. That might have been the reason your knee was messed up, because it say Nisha. Pray. Nisha. Pray. Oh, shit. Now, shit, Nike, your shit right. You know what I'm saying? With the Y, but that's Nike Ante. Yeah, it's still right. But Nike, when I say it, I spell it wrong. Because I'll say N-Y-K-I-E. But that's right, though. But that's wrong, but that's right. You know what I'm saying? Because I-E is E, not I, like neither. So, neither. Shit, I'm sorry about that knee, Nisha. That was my mistake. So, Nancy, Onisha, not Nisha. So, that knee, Logan, on you, straight. And your sister coming, straight. That brother coming a little bit later, straight. And y'all stop playing that. It's Nisha. For thee, neither do I pray for these alone. I spelled it right that time. Neither do I pray for these alone. I ain't gonna say neither. You know what I'm saying? Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. Whoever talking. You know what I'm saying? Being Daddy talking about it. that they all may be one, as you, Father, art. Now stop with that art. All them artistic people that y'all done put on ADD, called ADD on, that's just Adam. That's just ad. That shit, that's what ad and name really supposed to be. And I should have just put ad. And then it wouldn't have been about money. Y'all been trying to talk about him and say something else, but it wouldn't be about adding and subtracting no goddamn money and put them on ADD and say they need Ritalin and trying to get Casey on that shit. And then she told her mama and didn't take it. The mama said Adam had that same shit. He didn't take it, so don't take the shit. Just don't take it. See, Casey just like me, when she smoked sometimes, she smoked one time. She don't smoke now. Cause she tried that legal one time with her friends down there in Lake Jackson and died on me, you know what I'm saying? And came up here. Shit, I had to go in the hospital sit with her while she was wondering what the hell she was thinking and shit. You know, I ain't saying she knew what she was doing, but what I'm saying, she didn't know what the hell her mind was. And couldn't tell the doctor, and I had to tell the doctor where she was and what was going on and all that. I ain't tell her I smoked or nothing. I just told her that. Right now, she'll be all right. It's just gonna take a little while to get her well. You know what I'm saying? I sit there like that, but the woman knew what she had took, and she told me. I'm the only one who knew how to fix it. And said, just keep praying, Daddy, keep praying. And Casey was like, no, that ain't true. Cause I told her, girl, you in this world now, you smoke that, you in that town. And shit, you in here. And like, Father, art in me. You know what I'm saying? Art in me. He give me talents. That's the art. He give me glory. That's his art. He give me singing ability. That's his art. He give me counting ability, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, geometry. He give me all that artistic stuff in me. So don't give me no riddling, talking about I'm ADD Adam child and try to curse me out because you hate me like you hated Dad and them. Y'all don't like God, you hate me. Now, this is God talking to Bill Winston, Tony Evans, and everything. See, the problem is, they not the pasture. If you was the pasture, you would care if you was the pasture, but you're not the pasture. This the pasture, your body. You ain't know that. But that's the pasture, the ground. You didn't know that. And that's concrete, the foundation. You didn't know that. And then, shit, all that sea and all that shit. Like I said,
YouTube
man.
Music is a music app made by YouTube, and it's your key to over 80 million official songs. So you can keep listening to your great, well, like 10th grade grandkid.
All right, now that's it. 10th grade grandkid. Shit. Y'all crazy. I like that. But let me finish up, man. I wasn't supposed to read this deep. I'm at 20, so I just wanted y'all to get that art stuff. You know what I'm saying? That art I need to get in. And let me finish it. And I in you, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that you have sent me. And if everybody feel like that in church, man, we all sent by God, and we all got his glory on our face, and we all are mansions, walking mansion, with a lot of seeds in you, and a lot of eggs in you, because grandma cleaned the whole womb, that's the rooms and shit, and then she cleaned all the cells, that's us, the seeds within the men. So I'm gonna go home, man. I'm going to sleep up there, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. That's an hour and 33 minutes, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That's Jeremy. I'm gone, man. Shit, I'll holler at y'all later.